Hello everybody, my name is Vanilla the Star Bunny, and in today's video, I'm gonna be talking about all of the Friday Night Funkin' songs that I have done lyrics, and I'm gonna be basically talking about them. I'm gonna be ranking them from fun, quality, unique, vocals, and my opinions while making them. This video will be long, so it will mean a lot if you were to subscribe. I have a Discord, will be in the subscription, which will also be helpful because I actually host the Friday Night Funkin' D-Side with Lyric series, and it would pretty much mean a lot if you were to either support the series or want to help me make the series. Alright, so actually onto the video. The video that you actually see behind me is actually the very first Friday Night Funkin' Lyric video I did, which was Pico versus Uber Kids. So let me talk about why this video exists and everything else surrounding about it. So the reason why I did Pico versus Uber Kids was because at the time I couldn't I couldn't find an idea on what I want for a boyfriend impression. So I eventually started with the Pico impression because at the time I was working on the very first week for D-Sides with lyrics, but my only problem was the original actor for Pico, which I have firmly stated in the past, quitted. And so I had to make a Pico impression, which pretty much sounds like this for everybody else who does not normally watch my YouTube videos. So doing that voice was hard at first, but then over time it became a little bit easy. So yeah, when it comes to the funness, I remember having a lot of fun making the Pico for Super Kids video. So that's gonna get 2 points. And the quality, well, it was the first video. I didn't really expect it to have the greatest of quality. It's not bad. Pico's like my favorite part, but I couldn't think of an idea for the Uber Kid, so I pretty much used some random voice changer. Yeah, so we're just gonna rate that a 1. Alright, so for uniqueness, at the time, nobody was doing this, so then I did it because, most of the game traction like that. It got really good traction because in the end, it actually became, well, my highest video at the time. So that was good. That gets a 2 for uniqueness. Vocals, like I said, Pico was the only good vocal in the entire thing, so that's gonna get a 1. And my opinion of it. I think for the very first Friday Night Funkin' video that I did, I think it was pretty good. It's better than a majority of other people that try to do this, or just have just the lyrics with no words, which gets me really annoyed at how many views those get, and I try my hardest, and others also try their hardest. And I don't know, I think it's an unfair thing, but stuff happens for reasons. So my opinion's not that much high, so I'm just gonna rank it a 1. So, what do we have for Pico for Super Kids? In total, it has 5. It's 5 out of 10, and my god, that is awfully low. Okay, on to the next video. So, the second Friday Night Funkin' lyric video I did was The Murderer from the Dusto mod, and I'm not gonna lie, it's not one of my best videos, and I can firmly state that. My biggest problem was Sans' voice. Actually, I'm gonna say that for later on. Did I have fun making this? I did, so I'm gonna give that 2 points. The quality... Well, this was the first time BF was actually ever... this was the first time his voice was ever on the channel, and there wasn't really that... there was no background images, no nothing, and... There was just nothing. It was just gameplay, and that's really it. There was not that much quality into it. I guess everything else is fine, so I can just rank it a 1. Uniqueness. Well, this, I don't know, this doesn't really normally have a lyric video, so there's that, but what makes it truly stand out? The fact that it exists does, and in the video itself, there's really nothing to make it usually unique, so I'm gonna give it a 1. Vocal-wise, BF was okay. Sans was hard because I had to use a voice modulator, and that was just annoying.
But eventually, I managed to do another Sans impression, and this one is not that hard, because I had to close my teeth and speak, and that's not much of a problem.
But pretty much, I could have done that, but for Sans voice at the time,
I was pretty much making my voice deep, with no teeth movement.
and at the time my voice was a little bit lighter, so it was kind of hard to do that. If I were to remake it, it honestly would have been better. So vocals, it only gonna get 1 because of the boyfriend. Opinion, I don't really have an opinion. The video just kind of sucks, so I give 0 for opinion. Alright, so in total it gets 5, just like Pico for Super Kids. Not surprised considering they're both early videos, but it's something. Also for, you probably noticed my voice doesn't sound normal. Okay, I'm gonna be honest.
Okay, so this is pretty much my real voice, and this is probably one of the fewest times you're going to hear it in one of these type of videos.
But pretty much this type of voice that I usually do, because 1, it gives me better ways to handle voice impressions, and 2, I just like doing it. So if I sound tired, well, it's just because I am. I took a shower, and so I feel relaxed. But onto the case. Making Die Bastards from the Tails Gets Troll mod was actually one of my favorite ones to do. I remember putting so much effort into this and so much of everything that I just liked doing this with a really heart of passion. My biggest complaint about this video is 1, the lyrics were fast, so some of it kind of sounds off, and 2, Shadow's voice was kind of weird. Because at the time I didn't know how to do a Shadow impression, which eventually I figured out doing. Sorry, okay. I was supposed to edit that out, but I didn't, because I guess I forgot. Okay. So, anyways, how I did the Shadow voice, it was like, I kept repeating the phrase, I am the ultimate life form. And after like 20 times doing that, I eventually got the, I'm Shadow the Hedgehog. I hate Sonic, and I have clearly stated, I am the ultimate life form. By doing that multiple times, that's how I managed to do the Shadow voice, which I could have done at the time if I would have learned how to do that trick. So, what would I rate the Shadow, well, Die Bastards video? For the fun, I had the most fun. For quality, it's alright. It's not the best, but it's not the worst, but it is pretty good, so I'm gonna give it a 2. Uniqueness? Well, first, nobody was doing this at the time. Boyfriend was, I think I managed to capture how he behaved in the mod pretty well. So, that gets a 2. Vocal-wise, again, Boyfriend was the only good part, so that gets a 1. And opinion-wise, I just like doing it. It's actually one of my highest rating Friday Night Funkin' videos, and at the time, I was really discouraged on how well they were doing. So, Die Bastards was actually a real step up, which made me like doing these videos more. Which gets a 2. So in total, Die Bastards gets, math. In total, I'm gonna edit this part out. Okay, so after taking like 20 minutes to learn simple mathematics, it's actually 9 out of 10. And I feel stupid for taking 10 minutes to realize my total amount. Okay, I'm just getting on to the... So, the next video that were to come out was actually a little bit of a sneak peek of the D-side lyrics I was doing. Let's see, Girlfriend's voice actor, Tasha Gamer, she's a close friend. I loved working with her, she is such a delight. Boyfriend's voice was really different at the time, and the reason why it sounds different to the much more newer version that I did was because during the process of D-sides, there were so many files and a whole bunch of stuff missing, updated, and actually deleted. I had to record Boyfriend's vocals 5 times from the beginning to end. And the amount of words this character has is a lot. So that's why the week 1 tutorial teaser I showed sounds a little bit different compared to what we have now. For the fun, this was at the time I had the most fun doing D-sides, but later it changes. So fun-wise, it was 2. Quality, I am not sure. I mean, this was a work in progress, so I am not really sure. I'm just gonna rank possibly 1 for quality, mostly because I don't really know what to really define it as. Uniqueness, nobody was doing D-sides. I did D-sides. I like D-side mod, so uniqueness, there's that. The fact that Girlfriend actually had a voice actor after so long, yes. So uniqueness, 2. Vocals, okay, so from the previous ones I ranked, Boyfriend was the highlight, but it was actually Girlfriend's voice actor that was the highlight of the video. So I'm gonna give it a 1 because, well, Girlfriend's voice actor was a little bit, well, not a little bit better. They were just totally better than Boyfriend's, or my voice at the time. So that gets a 1. Opinion, I had fun doing this, but eventually D-sides became hard, so at the time it was hard, so I'm just giving it a 1 for personal reasons. So in total, it gets, okay, I gotta do another 10 minutes of math, give me a second. Okay, so after taking less minutes, I took 3 minutes. In total, it was 7 out of 10, which is not that bad. But anyways, on to the next video. Okay, StarCraft. So I'm gonna be honest. I put a lot of heart and soul into this, and it's really sad on how what eventually came the final product. StarCraft was gonna have more into it, but I just, well, I guess in retrospect, I guess I would have said, you know, I've done a lot of work, but after rewatching it, I realized it was kind of lazy. Boyfriend's voice was, well, for me, annoying. Pico was fun. That's really it. I mean, I did the cutscenes, which were alright, but nothing really crazy. Fun-wise, I actually had fun doing it, so that's 2. Quality, the quality is kind of ass. I'm gonna be honest. Uniqueness, I did the cutscenes. Nothing. There wasn't really anything to make it unique, so it just gets a 1. Vocals, again, Pico was the better vocalist, and you kind of see the pattern of how eventually Boyfriend became the, like, you know, the MVP to slowly falling down. Anyways, let's see. Opinion-wise, I hate it. I hate it not so much, but I'm just not a fan of it. Alright, so after doing very quick math, it's actually 4 out of 10, which, Jesus Christ, I didn't thought it would be that little. Okay, on to the next one. Okay, so before I managed to do anything, I contacted the person that was going to do the segment, but they just never responded, so I'm just going to do it. Alright, I basically hate my version of Phantom. Pretty much what happened during the process was I did this like a month ago. Well, at least it was posted a month ago, and fun fact, it was actually being made before Brodo's version, and so when Brodo's version came out, I saw it, I felt discouraged, and then I just stopped working on it. But during the time, I had to post something, so I just posted this, which was a piece of garbage. I kid you not, I hate everything of this project. Like, it was fun at first, but when I saw Brodo's, I just completely gave up. So, what do I rate this? I only rate this a 1. And I only rate the 1 for Fleetway's voice. Mostly because I liked how it sounded, kinda. I don't know. Let's just move on.
Howdy doody, everyone. I am Archer Rooney of the cast working on Friday Night Funkin' lyric videos. And we are here, well, I am here reviewing one of VTSB's favorite songs that they have done, which is Screenplay. Screenplay gets 2 points for fun and 2 points for the vocals, since the vocals sounded pretty good. For uniqueness, there was barely anything. There was no cutscenes, nothing special, just straight to the song. So 0 points for that, and 2 points for quality, as it is standard. Now, personally, in my opinion, it's not as good as, like, Brodo's covers, but it's good for it being one person working on it. I will give VTSB some credit. They did fantastically on their own. Had they have more actors, more people to help out with the video, it could have been even better. Personally, in my opinion, fun, I would still give it a 2, but for vocals, I'll give it a 1, in my opinion, and for quality, I'll give it a 2. And it's semi-unique for most people that don't usually do screenplay as a cover. They usually do something other than screenplay, which is very bold that they're choosing something other than, something generic like witty or tricky, and I love it. I hope you guys enjoy.
For the whole Faker and Black Sun Week, I think it was one of the first multiple songs in one video I did. And I'm gonna be honest, due to the whole controversy and everything, nobody wanted to do this. But, I did it, because why not? And, during this, I actually had like 3 people to help me. And in the end, we managed to make this. I did Faker, or EXE, I don't know what you call him. I did his voice. I'm more or less okay with how he sounds. And, when it eventually comes to the, Black Sun part, I did the voice, and I like this one better. It's not, like, good, but it's just, I like it. What's the word? I wrote the lyrics for Boyfriend's parts, but when it comes to, like, the actual Sonic parts, I didn't do those. I had somebody else wrote them for me. So, what do I rate this as? I give it 2 for quality, considering it had a lot, and most of my other videos didn't have the amount of effort put into it. Okay, let's see. I give it, what's the word? I give it a 1 for vocals. I don't think they're bad, but I think they could be better. Let's see. I give 2 for fun, because it was fun to do. Uniqueness-wise, I'm gonna say 2. Mostly because since nobody else wanted to do this, it became mostly unique when it standouted. I don't think I said that right, but I'm pretty sure y'all get what I meant. And so, it's 7 out of 10. Also, fun fact, the entire video, one of my favorite parts of the lines was actually for BFs, and it was bringing forth the light that's no longer in your eyes. I don't know why, that part was my favorite, because I just like harmonizing it. Alright, so, yeah, next song. Alright, I'm gonna make this one really quick. Alright, so for Hank's Accelerant, what do I rank it as? So, it was 2 points for fun. I like doing this one. Vocal-wise, again, BF actually decided to carry on this one. I wasn't really fond of Hank's, mostly because it was kind of hard to replicate. Uniqueness-wise, nothing really unique besides the, effects part I added later on. So I guess that's a 1. Quality-wise, I think... I am not sure. It's one of my well-put videos, but mostly with the, Hank part, it just kind of had less of quality. So, I'm gonna give it 2. The reason why is because this is actually one of the fewest videos I have when I have somebody being featured, and that's one of my, it's one of my helpers, working on the Friday Night Funkin' projects, and so he did the voice for Tricky. So, yeah, I overall rated a 7 out of 10. So, after Hank's Accelerate video, this was around the time where I managed to finally post Friday Night Funkin' D-Sides. Oh my god, this video took a year to do, and I'm so happy on how it came out. I hired like 5 different Daddy Dearests, and not one of them managed to be in the final video. So, I eventually had to do it, and it was hard. You can even see me struggle try to redo it now, and, overall, I think the Friday Night Funkin' D-Sides video is my favorite. Even though it took a year, it's just, what do I rate it? I'm gonna be really quick. 9 out of 10. The only part that's a 1 and not a 2 is fun, because it was fun at first, but then eventually it just became a chore, and just, So, everything else gets a 2. So, nutshell-wise, Friday Night Funkin' D-Sides, full week with lyrics, 9 out of 10. Jesse, we have to rate this video. Mr. White, I really don't want to rate this video. It's kind of cringe, to be honest. Damn it, Jesse. We're gonna have to rate this video, Jesse. Hi, Mr. White. Fun-wise, it was pretty fun. Yes, so in the end, it gets 2 points for that. Quality-wise, it wasn't the very best. Like there was more videos that were better than this. So, quality-wise, we just give it a 1 when it comes to the uniqueness of this video. You know what? When's the last time you saw a Breaking Bad video with the lyrics? I'm not sure. But pretty much what I'm gonna rate this as is 2. Because, it's Breaking Bad. And pretty much nobody has done these type of videos. Bitch. Vocal-wise, it was very much the hardest to do. It's kind of hard to sing and do a voice impression, which you'll see later on in the channel that eventually I'm gonna get better at. pretty much doing impressions while speaking. You know, they alright, they easy. For vocal wise, I can only rate it a 1. And opinion wise, it's actually 2. Mostly because when this video was uploaded, I did not expect it to get good ratings. Yeah, Mr. White, I'm not gonna lie, even I'm surprised that these videos were managed to be very good, considering the quality is whack. Yeah, Jesse, I'm also very surprised. So in the end, it gets 6 out of 10. Okay, so, this one's gonna be quick, fun, 2, vocals, 1, uniqueness, 2, considering this has never happened. Opinion-wise, I'm surprised this video did well. Like, I'm still surprised this video is actually pretty good. So, 2 on that. Let's see, that gives us 7. And, quality could have been better. I'm just gonna say that loud and clear. Just could have been better. So, that's a 1. So, in total, it's 8 out of 10. And so, there's my ranking of all the videos I've done. And here's the funny part. During recording, there's actually, like, 3 more videos in the works. Alright, so if you managed to watch the end, I shall basically talk about what those videos are. I have collabed with a YouTuber on making Fighting Back. I have been working on Friday Night Funkin' D-Sides Week 2. And I'm working on Week 3 with Pico. So, if you wanna like and subscribe, that would be very bussin'. And also, Boyfriend's voice will be very different. This is not the real voice, this is just, I'm trying to mimic my own voice. Actually, you know, better, let's just not do that, let's just use the actual thing.
Yeah, so pretty much Boyfriend's voice is gonna be different. It's not gonna sound like this. And if you were to listen to this version of Boyfriend's voice without the actual singing, give me your opinions, really, because I don't know. I don't got a compliment over the voice. Okay, I'm just gonna leave. Bye.